We human beings, like all beings on this earth, are basically good. Why? Because we are one with the many, many things, the many forms of life, and there's nothing right or wrong about life. Life just is. The just is experience. So it's this very simple capacity to know our personal experience that is the essence of meditation. So the just is experience is like a jewel, and it has facets. And one of the facets we're going to talk about today is called not knowing, or the don't know mind. What does that mean? It means that when you're in this experience, you're not bringing any ideas to it. You're not thinking to yourself, oh, this is special, or it's wrong, or it's right, or it's good, or it's bad, or it's something I remember when I was a young kid, something I've forgotten. None of that. No past, no future. Just the present. And no ideas to filter it through. That's what we call the don't know mind. And that's exactly the state of mind that we want to bring to meditation. But of course, we can only be in the don't know mind for very short periods of time. Because very quickly, as you experienced it, those ideas start to creep in. We're not even clear when they start to creep in, mostly, but our awareness would have to be very fine to pick it up. But they do creep in, like on cat's paws, actually. And before you know it, you're into some story. And you're just not in the present moment. So, what are those stories like? One is, this meditation is too hard, I can't do it. There's something wrong, maybe I'm not suited for it. And that's an idea. It's a fixed idea for some people. And we want to get away from fixed ideas because they enslave us. So we don't only have that idea, the idea builds on itself. So as you're sitting here, and I say, focus on your left ankle, you may think, I can't do this, and I feel like somebody's telling me what to do, and I can't stand that, and it reminds me of my boss. He's always telling me what to do, and I wish I didn't have to be there. You see how it builds on itself? One story after another. You could then go to the past and say, well, of course it reminds me of my father. Story upon story upon story. And of course, before you know it, 20 minutes could pass. So our goal, our focus is to try to move away from those stories. What I didn't say, and I have to add to there, is it's not only thoughts in the mind, it's also feelings in the body. So with the story, say the story of your boss, you could develop a flutter in the chest. And you know that flutter is anxiety. So that, between the anxiety and the running of the mind, that really gets you. Now you're really enslaved. Why do I say enslaved? I say enslaved because it so fills our being that we have no freedom. When we're present in the moment and we don't have that going on, we have those brief moments of freedom. So let's assume for a moment that there you are, you're running your story. and you suddenly become aware of it. Well, remember now, you're a meditator. So you know what you can do. You know you don't have to stay stuck. You know you get stuck periodically, and then you can come back. You can let go. So what do when you're aware of it? You let go of it for the moment. What can you do? Well, there are two things you can do when you're in meditation. There are multiple things you can do when you're in meditation, but for now there are two things. One is that you can shift back to the object of the meditation, say the body scan, the left ankle. Actually, what happens in these meditations that we do is that we're continually losing it and shifting back, losing it and shifting back. That in itself is a great skill to learn.